said that Brooklyn needed a little balance, I think we found it. The chains niggas pitching, we found it all in the fountain. To the top we mountain, at the top we bigger than mountains. Take your shit, we bouncing. Ain't no making no damn announcement. Said I gotta get it, gotta have it, don't you forget it. Steady representing, it's a habit, I never quit it. Got a lot of carrots and snow bunnies, never committed. Watch me murder this. Track record got me acquitted. Ain't a situation I can't handle. I'm Kyrie. We flatten the earth from birth. Niggas won't try me. Know that jungle be concrete. Money on your head, on. See, any day I perform play, I can hit it beyond 3. I'm cold. Show you what I'm about, motherfuck the clout. Niggas was in the drought, we had to change the route. I'm feeling like LL, you know I'm in the house. And I'm used to invading shit, I'm probably in.
Welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. We're back again for part 2. We are doing the cancel culture. Again, we got your usual suspects. Me, MzMeekz, Miss Cammy, Coach Rod, and back again, Teddy. Teddy Love is what they call him. That's what they call him, not us. So right now, we are jumping into the cancel culture because, listen, you know what? I'm going to start with the history of the cancel culture because I got enlightened. I didn't figure this all out by myself. Teddy actually told me about this, but he don't want to take the lead on this one. So the cancel culture, jumping at any time, from what I got when I researched it, started from, so it refers to a popular practice of withdrawing support for public figures and companies after they have done or said something considered objectionable or offensive. The cancel culture is generally discussed as being performed on social media in the form of group shaming. So apparently it kind of started back in 2010 with Black Twitter when they were talking about issues of discrimination and racism. And then somewhere along the line, the Me Too movement got involved in it. So, in probably like the past 2-3 years, we kind of paid more attention to when they started canceling a lot of our public Black figures. You know.
Man, listen.
Kels.
Start on Kels. I said what I had to say about Kels.
I mean,
he canceled. He double canceled.
Listen, I'm not for the. Well, listen, I feel the same way about Tory, but it's nothing you can say about that too much.
I mean,
But
can you compare it to Kels? I mean, I know what he did. Kels. Tory?
I mean, because he's short, I feel like you
all right.
not.
She violated.
I mean, listen.
If Kels does a versus battle.
First of all, that would be dumb to put them up against each other. Like, why would
I'm not saying in general. Not Kels is somebody else, not Kels and Tory.
Kels is doing a versus battle against that court. We ain't got time for him to get in there with anybody else.
Yo.
So my main thing with the cancel culture is I don't appreciate them because apparently this is like a whole group of white people now who are canceling our Black figures. That's my problem, and we're listening to that.
Man, listen.
Certain people need to be canceled more than others, but you know.
Like who?
So,
These are who?
Yeah, like who?
I ain't put nobody on the spot, man.
Listen,
on,
so
man.
a couple of people.
It's not
Listen.
my job to get nobody canceled.
So there's a couple of people. They did R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson.
No, they ain't canceled Bill Cosby.
They
can't. No, the networks actually canceled.
The networks
Yeah.
did.
We ain't canceled Bill.
The streets ain't canceled Bill.
Yeah, they ain't canceled.
So now the streets is a part of this.
You gotta have the streets right here. You gotta have the streets.
Because I'm like, I ain't see that nowhere. I
The
thought
networks ain't giving them no money, but we.
But the
still,
Me Too movement, didn't they?
Yeah,
Because they were saying that and the Me Too movement is a part of this. We didn't cancel him.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't. Streets.
But so.
Word for today is
the
streets.
Yes.
So,
why is it that we not canceling Bill? And Bill kind of did the same thing that R. Kelly
Well,
did.
you gotta understand.
No.
Bill's is kind of different because that was a whole different.
What was different
frame.
about
He
it?
was
They
messing
had
with the
different-
white
They
women.
had different drugs and all that.
With the white women.
they wanted his what about?
You can't listen. You can't be out. So this is the same thing with a lot of these celebrities that
Here we go.
be getting caught with these young
Story time.
with these young white girls, and they be like, "Oh, statutory rape, all that nonsense." This is what's been happening over the course of years. Like this is what's the case of the first
Kobe?
Emmett Till, right?
Oh, you saw me? I
Whoa,
saw Kobe.
let's relax.
But it just stems from that.
You don't love our black athletes.
Oh
Not that.
man.
Huh?
Go ahead.
What?
But no, like the whole Emmett Till vibe, like that is still going on. Like
Never changed.
yeah, it's never changed, and that's where the Me Too movement. I mean,
But they ain't cancel that white lady after she went back and said that she
because
did
she's
it.
white.
But we took
She
they
died the next day.
no, because she's not a celebrity.
That too.
That's my problem. This is people who we look to and we canceling them.
Yeah.
But why do we listen to that? Like, why do I gotta listen to
people,
this group tell me that I gotta cancel somebody?
People
Who are
put
you?
people on a
My
pedestal.
grandmother told me to cancel TV.
But
Did
you
I
look at
ever?
you, still watching.
You listen to somebody else tell us to cancel something.
I don't listen. I just kind of like I look at the
Form an
situation,
opinion.
right, and then I'm like, okay, did that person really do some stuff that I can't?
Yeah, but even with the whole R. Kelly,
I can't.
what's the name?
It's the parents. I
It's
don't
not-
get it.
Look, I'm not going off for who fault it was because it's only one person's fault. But the whole thing is like,
Who?
the person that was doing. Like anything that they said that they was supposed
All
to
right.
be doing.
What?
It's the fact that the
Yeah,
whole
it's
cancel culture
like-
went off. They just started canceling about something that,
Yeah.
like,
That they allowed to go on for years.
other people's opinions on what they perceive to be going on, not court documents. Court documents mean everything is facts. None of them is on no type of court doc. Everybody is on a docu-series
Mm-hmm.
giving you an outlook on what they perceive to be.
But they have
what's going on.
tapes.
They're not showing none of them in them tapes.
What you mean?
It was none of them.
None of the girls that was in that movie wasn't on them
It
tapes.
wasn't. It was a docu-series. That was. They got awards.
It was like,
for
let's build a case. Let's
Yeah.
build a reason for them to go
Like,
and look
that
at
came
him.
on, like they have like 3 different series to that one series.
You saw them?
They got the
It
survival.
was entertaining. That's all.
I didn't watch that one.
I
Then
watched
it's
them
like
all.
the backlash of the surviving R. Kelly. Then it's the ending of it to see the whole backlash of everything that was going on.
Either way, he still was in jail. He still came out, went to McDonald's, picked up somebody new, and still got picked back up in there.
You still got 2 young Jones and shit riding with him.
Fighting, but no, it's only one that got into a fight. One of them snapped out of it. The other one is still
Yeah,
stupid.
one
Yeah.
snap out,
I saw that. But like Michael Jackson,
What?
woo! We
Yeah,
can.
we is in 2020. We're not talking about no Mike.
But that's what they was talking about. That's what it started. They
We're
started
not
with
talking
them.
about Mike.
Why we not talking about them canceling
I don't know.
Michael
You can't cancel
Jackson?
Michael Jackson because he's gone. He's deceased. How you gonna
Yeah.
cancel him?
They was trying to do it before.
God got him. Like, what do you
He said, God got him.
We
He's saved, you heard? He up there.
We hope he is
Man,
this.
listen, man.
But like another person who I still don't understand
Who that?
is Jesse Smollett.
Jussie Smollett? Yeah. He definitely needs to be canceled.
But why?
I want to hear it from him,
He
though.
made a
Nah, I want to hear it from him, because I want to hear it from
He
here.
tried. He ain't even
Bitches
go.
make scenarios
No.
every day,
He didn't
bitch.
just go to try to get the gay community on his side. But this one particular moment, he chose to try to get everybody. We got.
He got to go big,
Yeah,
baby.
he tried too hard.
He tried way
He let
too
it,
hard.
He let it be. He let us know that he was lying from the
So he got canceled by a group that was kind of made for his
everybody.
group.
He got canceled by his people.
That's my point.
And
And
we
it's
canceled
over
him,
after that.
And then we finally canceled him. Like you can't even. You're not even gonna play the black card no more because you went for the black.
That
and gay card
community,
at
that
the same time.
LGBTQ community, is a.
That's his own. That's his own. Yeah.
So if they cancel you,
Yeah, they
you're done
own-
for good.
yeah.
But why? I don't understand.
Because you
Because they was in support of him, and then you lied. Now you're making them look
How
bad.
was they in support of him? The ratings for Empire was not that high
That's
because
not
Star
what we
came
talking
on right
about. We're
after
talking
that.
about the support of him when he
Empire
got
was
beat
trash,
up.
bro.
we're talking about this. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
when he
saw
got
everybody
beat
was
up,
loving him.
everybody was like, "Oh my God, he
They-
took
they
one for
called
the
him a- they
team.
called him a-
He took one for the
He acting like
team."
he's singing it. Come on.
And then we find out that he didn't take one for the team, and it's like, oh,
you made
so
this
you out
up.
here
You
fronting.
let the Nigerians beat you up and say it was two white boys.
Right. That to me that's where your integrity.
You get canceled in a
Where your
couple
integrity
He
at?
different
had, he had
categories.
no integrity.
He had zero integrity at that point.
He played in
Zero.
our hearts, man.
I guess.
And the show was trash.
Tory. I don't want to talk about it, but I don't
don't
understand
even
why
know
everybody
what
think
to
I'm supposed to
say.
say.
about
I don't know.
Tory
I don't know
right
the facts on that. So
That's all I'm saying. I'm not
That's it.
canceling him.
I don't
That's
know
it.
what
I
to say.
need documents. I'm not gonna hold you. We still need to cancel him.
Cool.
I'm gonna stop. We not.
Why?
I'm gonna leave it in.
Why?
I'm gonna leave it in.
Leave who?
I was yeah.
Do you want to cancel her?
Cancel them both.
That's what I'm saying. They both gotta go at this point.
You ain't say that last episode.
No, I didn't say last
You
episode.
say
I don't know
no.
what's
But
going on
after
right now.
after that
I made her
episode,
sit down
though,
and listen to the album because she was like, "Nah, we not doing this." I said, "No, we gonna listen." We sat there, we lit our incense like Erykah Badu, and I was like, "You gotta listen to it." I even paused it. You know when it's really your part, you like, "Nah,
She was
you
like,
didn't
"Nah, this is the
hear
part
that.
right
You gotta
here where
bring
it
it."
goes."
Listen to it, not right here. He's speaking facts right here, but It is what it is. Do y'all
But
care?
but what kills me? What kills me is that both of their stories have so many holes in it, and it's just like I don't know.
None of us know the story.
Megan never gave us a story.
She gave us more of a story than him. All
She
he did
cried
was,
on
She
live.
gave us a story. That whole album. That's
You
the story.
feel me? First we had
She gave
12
a little
songs
story.
and then we got 14. What do you mean?
I'm not a cop. I don't know.
That's how he doing it. That's how he jacking it. Ellen, why they cancel Ellen?
Oh, what happened with her?
She
I heard she
basically
was just treating
her
people-
employees like
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
But why are you canceling them? It wasn't like they was black.
No, because
If that's your personality, that's
you
your
know how-
personality.
No, but you know how Ellen got on for the same type of treatment. Like she kissed the girl, they kissed the girl on TV, and they formed. Everybody went out, and she lost the whole. She lost that TV show, and now she's Ellen. She's a face.
My mother loves Ellen. Sorry.
Tell your mom this clip for her.
So it's like
I think my
now.
mom still.
She
Looking
was treating
at it
people
like-
bad.
I didn't know that. That makes a
It
lot
was
of
like
sense.
it was like some
now.
whole, not a civil rights crime. It was like what was it? It was like something like this. Like the workplace wasn't right. Like
Yeah, they like she was being typical
just
celebrity. I
read
got
it.
all this money, but you're supposed to be the face that helps people and gives people money. And I guess behind stage,
White Oprah.
That's what. Isn't that what they
why
call
we
it?
ain't never cancel Oprah? Like, remember that time we tried to cancel Gail for doing that whole Kobe Bryant thing, but we still doing it with like Oprah. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is Oprah? What show was that I was watching that Oprah is in? It was something recent.
Oprah is Oprah.
What does that
I'm
mean?
just saying. You
That's
gonna
it.
be mad at Oprah?
I really don't care for her.
I'm just saying. She
She
didn't
up
give me
there
a
doing
free
the same
call.
thing with Harvey Weinstein and all
She
this
didn't
other
give me a
stuff.
free call. That's all I'm worried about. Oprah,
She
where is it
done
at?
gave a couple away to a lot of people.
I need a free house too.
So just
Hook me
because
up.
of that.
She
What?
did her-
I'm
she
not
did her-
canceling
She
Oprah.
did her good deeds.
Her due diligence.
What?
Yeah.
I guess. I suppose so. But like
Are
one
you
person.
canceling Oprah?
I never even deal with the chick.
I mean, you ain't there with Tori. Man.
I bang. I did.
Everybody.
I bang with Martha Stewart before I sit there and be up there with Oprah. Just because she's black, that don't mean everything
Must
she's
have-
doing is
must
right.
have
Like
to
I'm
make
not.
the elite muffin.
I'm not doing it. Huh?
Multi-eye, that's the homie.
Like, see, that like, see, as soon as we start putting people up there,
Yo, she
maybe
went
I
to jail
can.
like a G.
That's it. Came back
And came out regular.
and
She
doing
came back the same bitch.
like one person for me that I was confused about, and I really, really like this person. And they tried to cancel him, and then he redeemed himself. It's a little off and on. It's Kevin Hart. I follow Kevin Hart for a lot of stuff. Did y'all know when they tried to cancel him like 2-3 years ago for the
Which
whole?
one? Which
When they
one?
found his
Situation?
old tweets or some
Which
nonsense.
one?
No, from
Oh, yeah,
his
yeah.
old comedies when he was saying like if his son
Yeah,
was
yeah,
gay.
Yeah, bust his son over the head with a dog.
But that was his whole career. He was doing them jokes way before.
I think we gotta stop the cancel culture when it comes to comedy. Comedy can be anything.
But they tried that with Dave Chappelle as soon as he said
I
something
think
to them.
that's
That's why I don't give a fuck,
stupid.
you know.
I think that's stupid. Comedy, back in the
That's
day
what
with
you
Def
was supposed to
Jam, you could talk about anything and everybody was laughing. People was getting
That's
joked
what
on in the crowd and they was
Yeah,
laughing at
everybody-
themselves.
If you do
But
that-
this is a sensitive
let's-
time, and
let's
that's what
do
the
that right
cancel
now.
But that's
culture
what I'm
is
saying.
for.
Let you try to joke with somebody in the crowd right now. They probably gonna tweet, "Oh, I hate
Right,
it."
exactly.
Right, as soon as you
You're writing a
write a
dip account.
Right. Exactly. I don't want to come back here.
I don't wanna
People
come
are
back.
really
Don't
You
come
don't buy
here.
no ticket. Good. That's why everything closed now. But like with Kevin Hart, when he tried to handle the situation, they even tried to cancel him again because he was like, "I'm not apologizing. Like y'all get out my
He
face.
stood his ground, and then
Y'all can
that.
hold the Grammys."
And then he went and apologized. So, you know.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went on every TV show after that.
Mm-hmm.
No regular. Yeah,
I take the clap back.
Kevin Hart
Don't
making
do that.
appearance.
Don't.
Yeah.
No, but I
Kevin,
take it back.
I still need you to pick up this podcast. We trying to be.
What
trying to be the best
happened,
of them.
man?
Don't do that. But like, who else? There was another person that kind of did the same thing. It wasn't just Kevin Hart. There was somebody else, and I promise you, with Dave Chappelle too. Cause remember, he was going for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You too.
No, he wasn't. Like, no, he just couldn't. They ain't want him talking. There's a lot of things that he was saying and that he was doing. Cause he even remember when they tried to he tried to take over I think he would Comedy Central. And he got knocked off of Comedy Central. And it was like, okay,
And he had the best show on Comedy Central.
but that's the same thing with Nick Cannon.
Yep.
Cancel Nick. And we still sitting here like, okay, Nick's still trying to figure it out. They still trying to get Wild 'N Out back together. I'm just confused as how a group of people took something from Black Twitter, who started with us trying to cancel Cookout Sally and all this other stuff, and made it into this. And then we still look to them for those.
It's the same way they take
Here we
our
go.
culture and style and make it their own, and when we do it, it's ghetto. But when they do it, it's oh my God, it's this brand new beautiful thing.
But
It's
we
the
still
same
follow that.
exact thing.
It's
Because
urban.
a lot of us are still we don't know that that's happening. A lot of us don't know that that's
How
I
you
know
don't
that that's
know? We ain't got nothing but time and space sitting in the house right now.
Yeah, that's
Some
what they
people
got.
are just not
And
there
that's what they got
mentally.
you more, because you got TV, you got
Exactly.
tablets,
You're not
you
tapping
got
in.
smartphones, you got everything. Everything is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything that they want you to know, they force feeding it right to you directly.
There's still so many people that's like, oh my God, the Kardashians with their boxer braids, and it's like, baby girl, what? It's called cornrows.
Oh,
Corn.
she's gonna go in with this. But like, so not even that. Like the cancel culture also canceled, a couple of they own people besides Ellen, Roseanne.
Oh yeah, I remember
She got caught saying
that.
that. What was
Listen,
it?
but see,
What did she do?
They would have loved her for that.
First show, she been saying, you could tell she been saying that for years.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing new.
Please.
That's what it was. You know she said a couple of bombs.
but yeah, that was kind of like with Roseanne. To be honest, I was a little unsure because it was like 3-4 different.
She had a trailer park show.
And we was messing with.
I was watching Roseanne.
We was inviting
I
her
wasn't.
to the cookout. That's
watch
the problem.
Roseanne?
We
I
invite
did
people to the
Roseanne,
cookout and then.
that was
You watched Roseanne? That was a classic.
That's a classic.
I never watched that. I couldn't never get
Yeah,
into
what's
it.
the other show?
Which
With
one?
Teb,
Yeah, or
Love and Marriage.
I saw that. I saw that.
That-
but see, like,
And
yeah,
people was mad at me when I said top 5 or top 10 sitcoms, funny sitcoms, and I had like Married with Children and
Married with
Roseanne
Children?
and all that up there.
The Nanny.
The Nanny.
The Nanny.
See?
I even watched
I-
Friends.
Definitely Friends
Friends
number
was.
one. Friends Seinfeld.
You didn't get
Friends
the
was lit. I can't hold you.
I don't even know why I watched that. Now growing up, I'm like, so why was I watching it? I was like, I don't even know if I can watch it now.
No,
But back then,
Now you would understand it now. If you go back and watch it now, you'll be like,
you was young
why?
watching it. You grew up with a lot of sarcasm. You didn't know why you was being sarcastic.
yeah, I was like,
I knew
I was like,
I was over there with Chandler and them. Like,
even
that's me.
the Drew Carey show.
Oh, yeah, Drew
That
Carey
was my shit.
That was.
I still sing the theme song now. Time to time.
Boy.
Come on, you're a
So
beast.
I feel like there's a couple of people out there that need to get canceled.
Ooh, let's get that list popping. Who that is? Who first on your list?
My reasoning is gonna be so. I don't feel like they did anything as far as like when it comes to like the culture or whatever. But I feel like Lil Wayne at one point should have got canceled when him and 50 Cent started with women, and they was talking about how they like exotic looking women.
Oh,
Why you getting canceled for that? That's
That's
what
the
they
preference.
want, yeah.
That's what they want.
Bruh.
Just like when chicks say, "Oh, I want to do 6 feet." That's what you
that's
want.
not the same as
It
saying
is.
I
It
want
is
a
the same
Spanish chick
That's what he
instead
want.
of a black
That's
chick.
what
That's
they
not the
want.
same.
No, but you was sitting there demeaning that, and even your own daughter had to get up on that podcast and say something to you. It was like, wait a minute, I'm not exotic. What
you
like how
neither.
do you?
Out of my thing, you my daughter.
I don't want you neither. You my daughter. I don't want you. I'm not looking at you.
It's the same thing. It's just in a
I
different
wanted
context.
your mother. That's how you
Right.
live.
I like how they try
And she
to
looked just like her
justify
mother.
that, because
That's
I know
what it
I
is.
simply said, like, if I was a part of the cancel culture and I said I'm canceling Lil Wayne and I just go dig up a whole bunch of stuff, Lil Wayne got like 10, 12 baby mothers. That's his preference, whatever the case may be. But it was you sat
They
there.
all look different.
Yeah. Reggie,
And he's not with
Laura
any of
London.
them.
I mean, hey,
Point made.
a lot of dudes ain't with their baby mothers now. So what?
Points made.
Cancel all of that. Cancel all these
Wow.
men who are not married, who just out here being
Cancel the women.
adulterous.
Cancel women that's giving up the box.
What? No, cancel the women that's putting tax on the box. Y'all get mad 'cause y'all gotta pay for it.
Uh-oh.
Cancel
Speak on
them.
it.
See?
Cancel them.
Speak on it.
That's
You
what
bring
I'm
it up.
doing.
Yeah,
See,
cancel
you
them.
Those too.
It is. He
Not my
said,
$40.
Oh my God. No, he's not.
I ain't never seen him give nobody $40. I just want to put that out there. So
Take it back.
He's not took it back.
Never.
Indian giver.
But like, okay, so my biggest thing, I don't like when people try to cancel Kanye. I don't care what you say. I love
You
him
don't-
two
Not
pieces.
cancel Kanye.
Y'all is go ahead, cause I'm going you smoking. You know what you smoking. We are not canceling.
I don't cancel Kanye.
Kanye, no.
But he really grinds my damn gears.
Why?
Wow.
What? Wow.
That's
wow.
that's a
Why,
long,
Jesus?
long story.
Go ahead, get into it.
You act like he doesn't. You knew him.
Okay.
He was in Chicago.
No.
Through the wire.
No. I feel like he plays on he plays on our weaknesses as black people
Mm.
a lot, and he exploits that.
How when he going through his own weaknesses?
How?
That doesn't matter. You could be weak and still prey on somebody else that's weaker than you.
No, but the other
That's
episode
what
we was talking
weak
about he
people
needs
do.
help. He needs a hug.
I said he needs help. You say he need a hug, and he shouldn't find it in the foundation that he found it in. So how
Right.
is he preying on us when we barely even accept him? Half of us.
Well, he takes advantage of us. He sells
How?
us clothes that look like rags.
You
and then
buy
we be
him.
like, yes.
Hey,
That's an example right there. You
no,
explain it.
no, you're
when
not
you say-
explaining
when
nothing
you say, hey, yo, this is for y'all.
at
Or y'all
all.
went and y'all said, I like the way I look, and I'm gonna spend that money for that.
Kanye could make a pen.
Well,
and
I
that
don't
shit's
like
gone.
any of his stuff. So
I mean,
I'm
listen,
sorry you feel that way.
that's just
I
like
don't.
Pharrell. Everybody's shit is overpriced. But we still, you supposed to Pharrell? You like Pharrell?
Jordan, Nike.
I
How
wear
much they
this.
paid to make that in that same sweatshop that Kanye probably used the same.
Listen, hey, listen.
So let's cancel them.
Oh yeah, let's cancel all the
We're not
corporations.
canceling Jordan.
So get buck nigga.
Let's cancel all of them.
But I'm
Listen,
just like,
But when we talk about corporations, that's something we can't really cancel.
so we
that.
can't get on Kanye for praying. He's not praying. That's a business move. There's Jordan out here. There's Nike out here. I can do that.
But when you are telling us that you are for black people and then you do these things to black people, then
What
it
did
becomes
he do?
confusing.
Doing
What
it
did-
to black people.
what did he
He's
do?
Selling clothes.
He said, yo, I'm
he
putting
took
this
us
shirt
to
out.
church on Sunday. You wasn't there. I'm sure you was a music artist. I'm sure
What
you
church?
listened to
I
a
don't
couple
do
of
church.
his
I'm gonna do that.
See, that's the
He didn't say, yo,
problem.
I'm making this for blacks only. He said, yo, I'm putting out the shirt. You want to buy it, niggas going crazy kill each other. So,
That's your bit.
He
Jordan
didn't.
did the same thing.
You don't have to. You don't
No,
have
Jordan
to.
let it be known.
You know, but you know
I'm
who
selling
your
sneakers.
you
man.
know who your market is though. He knows his market is black folk.
Because you're a celebrity and that's your
because
business.
there's Caucasian
There's white
dudes
people
doing the
that's
same
good.
thing
First
as
off,
us.
them Asians get them Yeezys before
So,
everybody else.
and they
I
have
gotta get to them to get
60
my stuff.
boxes, right.
So this ain't
Right.
it ain't for black people.
For everybody.
Should've went.
It's just the name behind us. Kanye, oh, I'm buying that. Travis Scott selling
supporting him.
McDonald's burgers. Niggas in McDonald's. Yo, can I get Travis Scott burger? Come on, man.
I don't want none of Travis
Yes.
Scott meat.
And
You
And
gotta
toys.
get up
And he
there.
had
Oh,
merchandise
y'all
for
eating
selling.
Travis Scott meat?
I'm vegetarian.
They eat
Pause.
meat.
Oh,
But go ahead, let me because
Take it to another
but
realm.
so my thing is that the same way how you saying that with Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna ain't do nothing bad. Somebody can look at that the same way too. We
Yeah,
had
of course.
Victoria's Secret.
But that's
She took
all about
Savage-
perception. That's good. That's
It's the
going
same
deep
thing
into
with
a
Yeezy.
conversation. But
No,
yeah,
no.
but
They
you
come
asking
for her too
me,
about the smoking weed and all that.
right?
They
But if you
come for her.
asking me about my opinion, that's what I'm gonna say.
But can't we not canceling Kanye. It's clear.
Can't cancel him for that.
We like not
I
at
feel
all.
like he just exploits black people too.
I think you
much.
need to sit down and talk to him. He need a
you
hug.
you didn't
He don't
explain
need a hug from
how.
me.
You didn't
That's the
explain, how does he
He need a hug
how
from
does
me.
he exploit black people?
Somebody. Huh?
How does he exploit black people?
The only person
I
I,
just
see
gave an example.
exploiting black people is that guy who we supposed that and whoever we supposed to
You
call
know
our
who
president.
exploit black people? Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh, you going in
How?
tonight? Speak
How?
on it, sir.
I need to- I
No,
need
go
to
ahead,
know.
preach because I'm with
Lord.
it. Yes.
I still want to go to.
I'm saying,
Paradise.
who been taking your family ties for years?
That's a fact.
TD Jakes. Like, no.
Wow.
I'm out.
Donnie McClurkin and Kirk Franklin, right?
You saw that Miracle Spring Water? That Miracle Spring Water commercial is
He was like-
annoying.
I ain't never
Clap
seen
my
it.
hands.
For water?
On the
I'm getting
day.
50,000 for drinking water? Come on, son. I'll be out working that shit. Come on, I'm like, son, stop. Like,
So you trying
cancel
to
this commercial.
So you trying to cancel religion?
I ain't saying that. You really trying to bait me, man.
I'm asking because like you can just pick another religion, baby. You ain't got to pick that one. There's choices out here. That may not be what you believe in, but you feel
You know
me?
my religion.
We aware.
Yeah.
But nah, there is like I'm trying to get back to who I'm trying to cancel. I feel like because now y'all made me forget who I want to cancel. I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody gonna think wrong of me when it comes to this. I feel like we need to cancel 50 Cent.
For what reasons?
I feel like he exploits black people.
Oh, he does too. Yes, I agree with that.
No, not two. I think he just does.
To me,
Well, let me take that back. Not 50. Diddy. This nigga killing everybody. Like he gotta go. Why we not canceling him? I feel like he don't do nothing to help with the culture, whatsoever. All he does is harm stuff. I don't feel like he's a figure, and for some reason he still keep getting his light. Same thing with 50 Cent. I feel like all these higher up people, Jay-Z, Man,
Uh-oh. He kissed his teeth real
listen,
loud.
I don't know. I feel like Jay got to be canceled. He exploits black people. You sold us back that game for how much? That you got for free?
What game?
You can look at me all you want. I feel like there's people in places that it gotta go. Like he gotta be canceled.
But I feel like it's different because people put Kanye on like a different pedestal.
We're not talking about him no more.
But it's different. I'm saying that there's a difference between those celebrities being canceled and people trying to cancel Kanye because Kanye's being seen more. He's in the view.
He's asking for help. You told me that.
I didn't say he's asking.
Yes, you did in the episode.
I said we need to help him.
I think he helped all right. He's good. But like Jay-Z and all these other people, how they helping us? How?
I don't think any of these celebrities are helping us.
We also need to cancel a couple of people that's in the government.
Always
We need to cancel those people. We need to cancel. Hold up. We need to cancel the shade room.
Why with black people we always looking for entertainers to be something of a higher stature than what we
Because
are?
they influence the youth. They influence the people. Yes,
You don't
they
kill
do.
black people?
Yes,
Why-
they do.
Black people. That's
You know, in the
That's what Diddy did.
Caucasian areas and all, they're not looking to Bruce Springsteen to be their hero. They're looking at that doctor that's up the block.
But that's because they're raised differently.
Yeah,
They
that's-
live life
that's what
differently.
That's what we need to get to.
But we can't get there unless
We
we
could look outside and see the mechanic that's fixing cars.
we could. But guess
We're not.
but
we looking for a rapper.
Somebody's
Yeah.
shooting him because the rapper's standing right next to
I
him.
don't know about that.
I'm just saying.
But it starts at home. Like your parents is not. If your parents is not instilling those things in you, you're not gonna go out and do those things until you live life and eventually learn that if that's what you
It's not my
do.
fault as a rapper to be responsible for how you view me because you feel a way towards the things that I'm doing or I'm not doing.
That's just gonna that's gonna be how you feel. But if as a black person, I said this plenty of
You
times.
signed a contract. Most of the time,
When
when
you-
you get endorsements, you're signing to be a figure, a face, and I need you to act this certain way. Same thing like when you're going to sign record deals. A label signs you and they tell you how they want you to act, and this is what you need to do to fulfill that contract. So those people, they have to do that. You then become a public figure, and people are listening to you as rap because rap started off as a story that had to do with your life. This is story time, and then now it's everybody flip crack, everybody got weed, everybody got pills, whatever the case may be. That was the basis of it. So now, yes, originally we shouldn't have looked at them that way, but now they molded into that. They're taking that limelight, so don't get mad when we then point the finger at you.
Before when it was hip hop, when everything was about,
Whatever Slick Rick and them was talking about.
yeah, when you got the unity, you got when everything was for the uprising of black people. Now was everything is
Every man for themselves kind of vibes.
yeah, you basically said that.
We need to cancel the Shade Room and Love and Hip Hop.
I
As much
agree.
as I like watching that, because they
I
don't do
agree.
nothing.
Should've canceled them
They
a long
do
time ago.
nothing.
But I ain't gonna front. I had to go there to go see about the whole Tory
That
Lane situation.
Real World and all that should have been canceled. a
The
long time
Oh,
real
man,
one.
that's a
But
fact.
and that's why we can't cancel Diddy. He ain't do that. Making a bid.
Oh man,
Making a
he
big
ruined lives.
He
He ruined lives.
was trying to put integrity into them young people. Man.
And then
What
took it
young
away like
people?
an
The
asshole.
cheesecake.
Yeah.
Walking the juniors to go
Yeah,
get a
'cause y'all
cheesecake.
thought just because
But
y'all,
he ain't never
y'all
get-
met Diddy, y'all was just gonna be signed.
He
and
said
just
y'all gonna
go
walk
next
all
day.
around the
No,
world.
y'all gonna go everywhere.
All around the world.
Listen.
Yeah.
But then it was like after that, all right, you had Danity Kane. It's like you picked
And
them
then
up
shut
and then
them
you
down.
dropped them.
Right.
Day 26.
You dropped the baby.
Picked them up, dropped them.
Drop the baby. Why you
What,
drop
like
the baby?
I'm confused. He never completely
He
goes
never
through
completed
and
anything.
fulfills anything. The only people he can't kill is his kids.
I gotta go.
Like I'm being real. But as far as like when it comes to like the Shade Room and all this love and hip hop stuff, like people really wholeheartedly
was
pick
cool. I think Love and Hip Hop should have been.
the Shade Room sometimes puts out false information, and some of the time that's half the stuff they the ones telling us about R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, and Bill Cosby before
Because
everything
all
else.
this, that's not news. That's why.
That's gossip.
Gossip, yeah.
Because that's what people want. And then we want to take that gossip and we want to film it. What happens when you tell them in the room?
The shade.
That was good.
Nah, but for real, like one thing I really want to cancel, and I said this today. See, that negativity. That's what I want to cancel.
I'm
Because people just like, I don't understand. People don't let you be yourself. They always hate. And every time you're trying to get forward, there's always somebody trying to bring you back. I'm not there no more because the things that I used to do before, like we got to cancel.
Touching the side like that.
That's my side of the table.
We gotta cancel this negativity on this side. Like, yo, I'm allowed to think the way I want to. We need to cancel these men out here. Y'all not giving up no money.
Wait.
Y'all not offering nothing.
It's the me
Y'all
three.
not offering marriage.
Why we gotta give out money?
Especially, see, that's the problem.
I'm just asking.
You
I'm
work
just
3
asking.
jobs and you ain't trying to get nobody
Marriage.
in out of nothing.
I'm just asking
You
why.
not trying to
Why
give
you
out
coming at me?
experiences.
So that negativity.
That's negative. That's
No,
negative.
this is
I'm just
passion.
asking.
You couldn't even communicate in the last episode.
I'm
That's
asking you.
So that's all I'm saying.
That
But
don't got
listen,
nothing to do with
Old
nothing.
stuff, man.
canceling. There's a lot of canceling that we need to do on this side. He don't want to give out $40. He not trying to create an
I got
experience.
the 40.
We need to get this.
Don't
He wants you to
misquote
do
me.
But
something
I'm
strange
asking you,
for
I'm
the
like,
40.
why we gotta
And
give
ain't
out money?
nobody trying to do that.
Cammy, why we gotta give out money? I'm just asking a question.
Because
Why you asking me?
You see how you don't want to
You just
communicate with me no more?
Okay, Meekz, why we gotta give out money?
Because, well, first off, I don't need your money. But it would be nice if you pull your money out. Remember, we spoke about this back in the days
Right.
in courting.
Okay.
You didn't even want to come and pick me up.
Right.
You ain't want to pay for
You saw that
nothing.
was-
He saw it. And he was like, well, y'all some bozos. But then sometimes he agreed with
Okay.
y'all. But I'm just saying, we need to cancel. Y'all,
You still ain't answer. You said because then you went into another thing about it.
I don't need your money. But we need to cancel
Right.
y'all being
You
cheap
said-
out there. Because you cheap.
How you know I'm cheap?
When the last time you bought me something?
Oh.
You ain't never bought me nothing.
Did you ask for anything?
Quickly.
I ain't got to ask.
Rod, we're asking right now. Could
Right.
we have?
Right, she didn't ask
Give
for
me a
$4.
$50
So it's not
bill,
like she say, yo, Ron, I need this. And I'm like,
Who needs
you know what?
$40?
Whatever. The moral of the story to this is we gotta stop letting other people cancel stuff. Now, if you want to cancel people like Nino did, I'm all for it. We could cancel all of this. But right now with this whole cancel culture, we need to be doing more support and stop following these other people. Get these information like before we start canceling Tory and all this other stuff. All right. So thank y'all for checking out this episode of Brooklyn's Balance. See y'all next time.